Hello friends, welcome back. We're deciding to do a little impromptu class and we don't need anything today other than a blanket. So if you have a blanket around, go grab that. We're going to need it for the after the class. It'll be about an hour. We're just going to flow and relax. Come to a nice tall seat. Lengthen out through the spine. Reach the crown of the head just a little bit taller. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms all the way down to the hands. I invite you to close your eyes. Start to become aware of the feelings that you're bringing onto the mat. Notice how you're arriving. Find yourself to be present. And let's have some fun. Release all the stale air. Open the mouth. Exhale. Seal your lips. Inhale through the nose, breathing into the belly, into the chest. Open mouth. Exhale. Release. One more, just like that. Nice and deep. Inhale through the nose. As you open the mouth, exhale, relax. Sigh it out. Deep breath in through the nose, sealing the lips. Keep the lips sealed. Exhale through the nose. You can keep your eyes closed or blink them open. We'll move into a child's pose, opening the knees, reaching the arms forward, relaxing the forehead onto the mat. We'll take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, filling into the low back, moving all the way up the spine, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, press your hands into the mat, press your hips closer to the heels. Inhale, try to reach forward just a little bit more with your fingertips. Press the hands down. As you exhale, press back a little bit more. Feel more length through the sides of your body. Maybe you rock your forehead side to side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slowly find your way back through center. One more breath here, lengthening the spine. Inhale. Press the hips back. Exhale. On your next inhale, rise up, tabletop position, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. We'll move into some cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose. Belly goes down, gaze goes forward and up. As you exhale, cat pose, tuck your toes under, lift the heart to the sky, rounding as much as you can. We'll move just like that. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, open the heart. As you exhale, press against the ground, tuck the toes, lift the heart up. One more. Inhale, cow pose, open the heart, press the hands down. As you exhale, cat round and curl. Slowly come back to a neutral spine. Beautiful. We're going to bring the right knee to the right, so lifting up the right leg, and we're going to make 3 big circles in any direction you want for 1, 2, reverse the direction on 3, reverse for 1, big circles with the hips, 2, and 3. We'll bring the right knee down. Fire hydrant, so left leg towards the left. Beautiful, big circles, any direction. For 1, 2, 3, and reverse. Opposite way. Breathing through the movement. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Bringing the left knee down. Tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Keep pressing deeply into the hands, lifting the shoulders up towards the ears. Feel the shoulder blades come up on the spine. Can you press your belly a little closer towards your thighs, melting the heels to the mat? Take a breath in through the nose. Can you soften? Exhale. Finding this place of effort and ease. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, relaxing the spine. One more breath in. And a breath out. Bend your knees. Inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, tiptoe your feet all the way up towards your wrists. Keep your feet now nice and wide. Ragdoll pose. Grabbing onto opposite elbows. Relaxing the spine. Relax the shoulders. So maybe you sway a little bit side to side. Let your head be nice and heavy. Relax the jaw. One more breath. And exhale. Slowly release your hands down to the ground, bringing your big toes to touch. Keeping a space between the heels. Nice long spine. Inhale, mountain pose. Start to reach forward and all the way up. Engage the core at the top. Engage the glutes. Hands together. Hands come to your heart center. All 10 fingers press together. All 5 fingers of each hand pressing together as well. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths here. Set your intention. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath on your own. My intention for you is to be present. And exhale. Open the eyes. Inhale, mountain pose, reaching all the way up towards the sky. Slight back bend if it feels good in your body. Pressing the weight into the heels. As you exhale, forward fold. Ride your breath all the way down. Vinyasa. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Gaze forward. As you exhale, high plank. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. Beautiful. Holding it here in the high plank. If it feels good, you can spider out the fingers, adding a little bit more weight to the inside of the wrist, pressing the heart a little bit higher. Let the hips drop just a little bit lower. Squeeze the inner thighs. Hold. 3. Shift the weight a little further forward. 2. And 1. Slowly lower down halfway. Chaturanga. Option to drop all the way to your belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Option for the cobra. Lengthening through the spine. Engage the inner thighs. Lift the chin up if it feels good. Inhale. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting the hips up and back. 1 breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your nose. Let's flow. Breath to movement. Bend the knees. Inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop, landing softly. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, deeper forward fold. Nice flat spine. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach all the way forward. As you rise, engage the core at the top. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Option for a deeper back bend. Engaging the glutes if you are. And as you exhale, forward fold. Ride the breath all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. As you exhale, vinyasa, plant the hands, step the feet back. Option to jump, landing softly, shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the heart, engage the back. As you exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. 1 breath, inhale. Exhale through your nose, nice and relaxed. Bend the knees, inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. As you exhale, hands to the heart. Center yourself, you got this. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Option for a deeper back bend again, only if it feels good. As you exhale, forward fold. Nice flat spine as you lower all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, gaze forward. As you exhale, vinyasa, plant the hands. You can step, hop, jump, fly back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Always option for the cobra if you need it. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through your nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Seal your lips. 4 more breaths. Inhale, pressing into the hands, lifting up through the sits bones. As you exhale, maybe you bend the knees, maybe you melt the heels a little bit closer. Gazes towards your belly button. Breathe and feel whatever's coming your way. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, step or hop, forward fold, top of the mat. Right away, inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sit back, sit down, reach the arms high. Squeezing the inner thighs together. Slight tuck of the tailbone, shift the weight deeper into the heels. Can you sit a little bit lower? Lift the heart a little bit higher. Add a smile, breath in. Sit into it, breath out, keep the smile. One more inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Your vinyasa, plant the hands, step, jump, float, fly back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Keep pressing your right shoulder down. Keep opening through the right outer thigh. Breath in. As you exhale, right knee comes towards the chest. Into a low lunge, planting the foot in between the hands. Drop your back heel. 90 degrees. Inhale, warrior 2. We'll open up towards the left side. Pressing into the back foot. Engaging through the left inner thigh. Sink into your lunge. Gazes over your front middle finger. Can you see your right big toe? If not, open the right knee just a little bit more. Nice adjustment. Breath in. Just pull the belly in, breath out. One more, really feel the hips. Inhale, open the left hip back. Exhale, open the right knee out to the right. Inhale, shift forward. As you exhale, side angle, right arm comes down, left arm goes high, and breathe. Try to drop the hips a little bit more. Make this more about the hips than the spine. Press the right knee open. Try to feel as you're opening up through the left hip. You can spiral your chest open a little bit more. One more breath in and a breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the lunge. Reach the right arm up and back. Little to no weight in the back hand. Keep pressing the right knee open. Again, more about the hips than it is about the spine. Bring your attention there. Can you open the hips a little bit more? One more inhale, reach a little further back. As you exhale, your vinyasa, cartwheel the arms. Right leg steps back, maybe it floats in the air. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, left leg to the sky. Bend the knee and open the hip. Again, don't let the left shoulder go up. Keep pressing that left shoulder down. Lift the left knee a little bit higher. Inhale. As you exhale, low lunge. Left knee comes to the chest first. And then slowly place it down. But bring the right heel down. Inhale, warrior 2. We open up towards the right side. Press into the knife edge of your back foot. Feel the engagement all the way up through the right inner thigh. Drop into the lunge. Open the left knee. Look if you can see your left big toe. If not, adjust it. Reach out through the arms. Pull the belly in. Inhale. And enjoy it. Exhale. Enjoy that effort that you're making. Inhale, reach forward. As you exhale, extended side angle. Left arm down, right arm high. Beautiful. Again, drop the hips a little bit more. Use the left arm, press the left knee open. Feel as you spiral through the right thigh. Opening through the right leg. Breath in. Can you exhale to open the torso a little bit more? Use that from the hips. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the lunge. Left arm reaches up and back. Again, make this more about the hips than the spine. Open the hips, keep pressing the left knee open. Press deeply into your right heel. Inhale, reach up a little bit further back. As you exhale, your vinyasa, cartwheel the arms. Left leg goes back. Maybe it floats. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Seal your lips, inhale. And exhale. Let's flow all of that twice. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, right away, sit low. Heart goes high, belly pulls in. Exhale, forward fold, lengthen the legs, hinge all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa, plant the hands, step, jump, float, fly back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, low lunge, right foot between the palms. Left heel down, inhale, warrior two. As you exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, make it more about the hips. As you exhale, vinyasa, cartwheel the arms. Right leg goes back, maybe it floats. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel high, bend the knee, open the hip, let the shoulders stay straight. Exhale, left knee to the chest, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, open to the right. As you exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior again, make it about the hips. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Left leg back, inhale forward, exhale down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa, plant the hands, step, jump, float, fly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog is where we all meet. Inhale, the right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, shoulders stay square. Exhale, right knee to the chest, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, open to your left. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. As you exhale, vinyasa. Right leg steps back, maybe it floats, shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Steady with the breath. Inhale, left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. As you exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, opening to your right. As you exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. As you exhale, vinyasa, hands down, left knee back, shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Seal your lips in through the nose. Nice and easy, exhaling through the nose. Find yourself back to your center, find your balance. Take 2 more breaths. You're doing so good, so strong. Maybe you're like us, you're starting to get a little sweaty. Beautiful. We're gonna do one more small routine just to open the hips a little bit more. And then we'll wind down. Inhale, right leg goes high. As you exhale, low lunge, right foot between the palms. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior two once again. As you exhale, skandasana to the back. Open the left toes a little bit towards the back of the mat. Sink down towards your left heel. Option to bring your hands down on the ground. Maybe if you want to do a little bit of a twist, left hand goes down and out. Right arm can go high. Trying to let the hips really sink down towards the mat. Flexing your right toes towards your right shin. Beautiful. If this is too much with the twist, you're always welcome to just keep your hands down. Maybe if you're feeling good, you can reach the arms forward or even up. Hold it there. One more breath in and a breath out. Use your hands if you need to. If not, rise all the way back up. Inhale, warrior two. There you go. As you exhale, extend your front leg. Inhale, reach all the way forward. As you exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana, right arm down, left arm high. Adjust your stance if needed, but feeling really engaged. Imagine you're trying to press and rip the mat apart with your heels. So your left heel is going to the back of your mat, right heel going towards the top of the mat. Press your hips back. Micro bend in the right knee. Maybe you gaze to the ground, to the left wall, to your left thumb. All 10 fingers are pressing against another finger. So the hands are nice and straight and all together. One more breath in and a breath out. Slowly rise all the way up. Inhale. Bring your right toes forward. Parallel your feet. Inhale, reach the hands high. As you exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge. Come all the way down. If it feels good, hands come down. Maybe you take a little spider leg side to side. Moving through the hip sockets a little bit more. You can bend your knees. Maybe you're doing what Nicole is doing, keeping the legs straight, just moving the hips side to side. Relax all the way down. We'll take 3 more breaths wherever you are. Enjoy them, use them creatively. One more breath in and a breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, planting the hands, lifting the spine. As you exhale, walk your hands forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, 3-legged dog, reach it up, reach it back. Bend the knee and open the hip. Option to stay here, option to drop into wild thing, bringing the left heel down to the ground on the outer edge of the foot. Right foot comes behind you, reaching forward wherever you are, lifting up through the spine. Big opener here for the spine, for the hips. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, right hand comes back down. Lifting 3-legged dog. Coming down, downward, facing dog. Breath in through your nose. Out through your nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg goes high. As you exhale, low lunge, left foot between the palms. Warrior two, dropping the back heel, opening up. Beautiful. As you exhale, Skandasana to the back. Open the right toes, sinking the hips towards the right heel, lengthening through the left leg. And again, adjust yourself. New mat squeaky. Beautiful. Letting the hips go down. Use your hands if you need to. Again, if you want to open up into a gentle twist, open the right arm. Left arm reaches towards the sky. Opening the twist. Flexing through your left toes. Again, this is more about the hips than the spine, so if this is too much, bring it down. Maybe you're using your hands. Maybe if you want to, give it a try. You can reach your arms forward, or you can reach them up to the sky. Whatever is going to feel the best for you. 2 more breaths, inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in, flex the toes. Exhale, maybe you sink a little lower. Use the hands if you need to. If not, inhale, warrior two, opening up. As you exhale, extend your front leg. Inhale, shift all the way forward. As you exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Lengthening through the crown of the head towards the front of your mat. Open through the chest. And again, make this more about the hips. Can you press your hips back? Imagine you're trying to rip the mat apart with your heels. Maybe you gaze down towards your side wall, up towards your right hand. Allow the hips to open, feeling it wherever you feel it. One more breath in. Maybe you twist and open a little deeper. Inhale, we rise all the way up. Bring your left toes forward, reaching the hands to the sky. As you exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge from the hips, we lower all the way down. Beautiful. If you want to on this side, maybe you open your feet a little bit wider, trying to go for half splits. If you want to go upside down, maybe you take this upside down, going into a forearm stand, into a tripod headstand. Just be safe. Know your limits. Go wherever it feels the best to you. We'll be here 5 more breaths. Since we're doing a hips class, if you're upside down, maybe you open the legs just to feel it through the back of the legs. 2 more breaths. Add a little smile. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly bringing your feet down if you're upside down. Walk your heels in so that you're bringing your feet a little closer to the center of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Reach up and back, bend the knee and open the hip. As you exhale, opening up, maybe you come onto the outer edge of your right foot. Left foot behind you, wild thing. Reaching, pressing forward, like you're trying to reach in front of you so you can lengthen through the left hip. Lengthen through the spine as you're moving into this beautiful hip opening, back bend. One more breath in and a breath out. Inhale, gaze down, left arm comes down. As you exhale, left foot comes down, downward facing dog, pressing into the hands. Feel how much more open you feel now compared to the beginning of class. Breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. One more breath in. And exhale, let release. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg high. As we exhale, pigeon right knee towards the right wrist, creating a number 7 with your right leg. Left foot behind you, pressing the top of the foot onto the ground. Hands by your side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Gaze up. As you exhale, recline pigeon. Going all the way down. Maybe you walk your arms forward. Maybe you're resting on your forearms. Wherever you are, can you relax the head and neck heavy? Trying to bring a little bit more awareness and sensation into the right hip. Try to relax the right hip. And again, maybe if you're at home and you feel like this might be too tight, the blanket is behind you. You can always place the blanket underneath your right hip. Give yourself a little bit more space. Always have options. We're always looking for the opportunity to grow just a little bit, but we're all at different levels. Breath in and a breath out. We're going to slowly come back, pressing back into the hands. Engage the back toes. 3-legged dog, reach it up, reach it back. Beautiful. This time keeping the hips square. Just shake out the leg, little right and left. Windshield wiper it, maybe you bend the knee a couple times, and then bringing it back down, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. As you exhale, pigeon on the left knee towards the left wrist, ankle towards the right, creating a number 7 with the right leg. Beautiful. Adjust yourself, hands come by your sides, press into the ground. Nicole likes to reach her hands up as she inhales and lengthens. As we exhale, forward fold. Coming all the way down. Maybe you start with the forearms. Maybe if it feels good right away, dropping the forehead all the way down. Allow yourself to breathe into the hips, to soften, to relax, to release. If you feel like your mind has wandered, just bring it back. Find your breath. Feel the hips once again. 3 more breaths. We'll slowly start to come back, pressing back into the palms, tucking your right toes, engage the right leg, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square. Just start to move through the hip. Windshield wiper the toes. Maybe you bend the knee a couple times. Bring some blood flow into the left leg, then downward facing dog. Beautiful. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, walk your feet all the way towards the top of the mat. Beautiful. We'll take a seat coming all the way down. Nice. Beautiful. So we're going to grab the blanket. Your hips are going to be about the middle of your mat. Blanket's going to come behind the hips. Awesome. Reach the arms up nice and high. As we exhale, start to lean back, using the blanket, hopefully to find a little bit of a back bend. Nice. You can keep the arms above you. Maybe you cactus them out. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, opening up into Baddha Konasana. Beautiful. Maybe you like to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and breathe into the sensations that you feel. Or maybe you just allow your heart to stay open a little bit more. Allowing the hips to soften, to relax after all they've done for us. I was recently learning about yoga, and there's a teacher, I will post his name in the description. He said that yoga is allowing ourselves to create the space to heal. So allow this time to be healed. We've created that energy in the space, and now we allow ourselves to heal with an open heart, with a relaxed body, and with a soft mind. One more breath wherever you are, soften into it. Bring your hands to the outside of your legs. Close your knees like a book. Use your arms to help you out. Beautiful. We're going to keep the feet nice and wide, about hips width distance apart. Bring your arms long by your side. Keep the toes where they are. Open your heels just a little bit more so you're a little pigeon-toed. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Squeezing the inner thighs. Use one of your arms. Just remove the blanket. And nice and slowly start to release the hips, one vertebrae at a time, to the mat. We're going to open our feet out even more, keeping now the knees together. Just creating this nice fallen bridge. Arms wherever they feel more relaxed. Maybe you open your palms to the sky. We'll take 5 breaths here. Slowly walk your feet back in. Bring your hands behind your thighs and just roll yourself all the way up, using your hands if you need to. Coming on up, take a nice tall seat. Cross the legs. Beautiful. We're going to move into the neck just a little bit. So keep, now that the hips are nice and open, again, if you need the blanket is there if you want to just sit on it. Elevate the hips. Beautiful. Awesome. We're going to bring our right arm all the way behind us. Like you're trying to grab your left elbow with your right hand. Maybe you can actually grab it just to adjust it. If not, no worries. Now relax the left hand. Lengthen up through the spine. Take a nice big inhale. Fill into the belly and the chest. Now as you exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. Trying to press the right shoulder down gently. Feeling the stretch through the right side of the neck. Maybe you close the eyes, keeping the chin nice and tall. Breath in. And soften into it. Breathe into it. Breath out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath in. Breath out. So keeping our left ear towards our left shoulder. Now we're just going to bring the chin towards the left collarbone. Beautiful. Still kind of pressing the chin down to feel it through the left side, back of the neck, the upper back on the right. Upper back on the right, sorry. 4 breaths here. Soften into it and breathe into any tension that you may feel. And if you don't feel it, no worries. Just enjoy the stretch. Breath in. And out. 1 more on your own. Bring the head back through center. Release the right arm. We'll switch it out. Left hand comes behind us. Again, like you're grabbing for the elbow. Maybe you grab the elbow just so you can snuggle the arm in. Now relax the right arm. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen, breathing into your belly and your chest. As you exhale, right ear towards the right shoulder. So thinking about lengthening the left side of the neck more than crunching on the right. We'll take 4 breaths. Inhale. Relax the left shoulder. Exhale. Trying to soften as you feel the stretch. Breath in. Keeping the chin up nice and high. Breath out. Make sure your spine is nice and long. It's just the twisting of the neck. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Breath out. Keeping the left ear nice and high. Bringing the chin towards your right collarbone. Really pressing the chin to the collarbone. Keep relaxing through both shoulders. 4 breaths. Inhale. Soften into it. 3 breaths on your own. Slowly bring the head back up. Relax the left arm. Beautiful. So we're going to move into our Shavasana. I've really been enjoying doing seated meditations. If you want to move into your Shavasana, you're allowed and more than welcome to lay down. Maybe use the blanket, put it underneath your knees. Maybe you want to stay seated. Option to keep the palms down on your thighs, down to ground yourself. Maybe you want to open the palms to the sky, just allowing yourself to receive more energy. Maybe you do one of each. Keep the spine up nice and tall, trying to bring the shoulders a little bit over the hip bones. Soften the neck, soften the shoulders. Relaxing the shoulder blades down the spine. Relaxing the hips. down through the knees, the shins, and the toes. Wherever you are, take another deep breath in, filling into the belly. Open the mouth, exhale, release. Seal your lips, inhale. Just breathe. I'll guide us out when it's time. All together now, deep breath in, nice and gentle, filling the belly. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. A little bit deeper, inhale through the nose, filling the belly, the chest. Open the mouth, exhale. Your deepest inhale of the day, inhale. Hold it at the top. Inhale a little bit more. Open the mouth, exhale. If you're laying down, you can slowly start to make your way into a seat. If you're seated, we'll just give them a moment just so that they can come and join us. Slowly bringing your hands towards your heart center. Again, all your hands, all your fingers together. Thumbs pressing in towards your sternum. And lengthen the spine just a little bit more, pressing your sternum into your hands, hands into the sternum. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more, filling yourself with love, with light, with energy. Open the mouth, exhale, releasing any doubt, any worries, any stress and anxiety. Melt it away. Slowly bringing your hands to your third eye center, center of intuition. Deep breath in, lengthen the spine even a little bit more. Open the mouth, exhale. We slowly and gently bow forward. Closing out our class. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope that felt really good. Hips are now nice and open. Maybe you're doing this at like us at nighttime routine so that you can do this and go nice and gently to sleep Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you have any comments, let it down below. Let us know how you feel. If you like this, share this with somebody that will make them feel just as good. And we hope to see you on the next one. Namaste.